Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I'm gonna speak on another angle of this Keke Palmer thing. And we're going to talk about why Black women fight so hard against being respectable. It's like y'all don't even want to be viewed as a group of respectable women. I'm going to go ahead and read an article that actually NBC News posted. And it really tells how the mainstream society sees this. And I thought it was an interesting article. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys can read along with me. Hopefully you should be, let me make it bigger so you can read along. Keke Palmer is the latest Black mother facing Black backlash over what she wears. Now, why is that? What does that even mean? Because only Black mothers are expected to be respectable women? I thought everyone, anyway. Darius Jackson, the father of Keke Palmer's son, is facing heat after shaming the beloved actress for a sheer dress she wore while attending Usher's Las Vegas residency. Jackson retweeted Wednesday a video of Palmer being serenaded by the singer, adding a seeming criticism of Palmer's choice of wardrobe. "It's the outfit, though. You a mom," he wrote. He later doubled down on his statement, writing, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others." Fans quickly came to Palmer's defense, mocking Jackson, a fitness trainer, for being known mainly as her partner. Amid the uproar, some Black women said Jackson's statements represent how motherhood and respectability are rigidly linked in the Black community. "One of the earliest representations of Black motherhood is the Mammy trope," said Adria Y. Goldman, an associate professor of communication at University of Mary Washington in Virginia. "The so-called Mammy character was a huge maternal figure, especially for white families, and she was presented as asexual," Goldman said. "The focus was on her mothering skills." Now, I thought it was interesting how they brought up the Mammy trope. And with the last name Goldman, I doubt that this woman is Black. So she's saying that the Black community wanting or thinking that Black women should be respectable, especially if they are mothers, is tied to a Mammy trope, which is actually a shameful kind of Black woman and a Black female stereotype, because a Mammy was the gatekeeper of white families and white supremacy. She was asexual because her sexuality was not important to her job of gatekeeping. We'll continue. "Generations of Black women have been taught that when you have a baby, your life is not your own," said Yasmin Jamila, the founder of Transparent Black Girl, a digital wellness brand, "that we are the caregivers and nurses of our families." So I wonder what's wrong with that. What's the problem with being taught that? Recently, Goldman said the pendulum has swung further to define some Black mothers negatively for their sexuality. There is the stereotypical welfare queen or baby mama, the person who is portrayed as being so sexually irresponsible that she just had all these children, and now she's on assistance. The contrast in the Mammy trope and hypersexual mother stereotype produces a damned if you do, damned if you don't tension for Black mothers. Goldman said they can never win. And I find this to be so disingenuous, right? A recent video of Palmer surfaced where she was twerking with Jackson present. The fact of him being a part of the video shows how what's considered respectful for Black women, or how those expectations for Black women change based on the situation, Goldman said. Palmer also has been transparent about embracing her more curvaceous postpartum body, which is not always the case, as new parents often struggle with body image or feel insecure in their bodies after giving birth. Additionally, famous and non-famous Black mothers alike are disproportionately impacted by myriad adverse health outcomes, including postpartum depression, polycystic ovary syndrome, and maternal mortality. Given these health disparities, the fact that Keke is thriving post-baby is an amazing thing that should be celebrated. Jamila said it could be a whole different story. Jackson and Palmer could not be immediately reached. For comment, Palmer posted a TikTok Friday afternoon dancing to audio with the words, "You ain't stopping what's going on with me, sweetheart." It's not clear if she was addressing an incident. So let me read this last one. The freedom that we see Black women have, like Keke had at the concert, it challenges people. Jamila said, it makes people think, like, who are you to feel like you can have this life? When Black women start to do well, we try to find ways to humble them. So let me stop sharing. I find that article to be interesting. I find it to be disingenuous. I find it to be telltale that Black women fight so hard against respectability as women. Black women don't want to be respected as women. They don't want to be respected as women. They want to be respected for whoredom, not for womanhood. They want to be respected. They just want to be respected for every form of debauchery that they can get into. And they want the same regard for being whores and sluts and thoughts that respectable women get for being respectable and choosing a different path in life. What I find so disingenuous about it is saying that, we're trying to humble somebody because they living good. No, nobody cares if she seems happy or she's smiling or she's dancing. No, nobody's trying to not do that. The problem that people are skipping over is not only the outfit, but her behavior was problematic. She was all up on Usher like she did not have a man. But besides the point of the actual incident itself, let's extrapolate out to what's being said in that article. This Goldman, that's not a Black woman. I highly doubt that to be a Black woman. And saying and tying respectability to Mammyism. No wonder hyenas tie respectability to Mammyism, because when you have women like myself, other Black women who thrive on being respectable as Black women and respected for being women and not trying to make people respect whoredom and things that they don't respect or can't respect, we get called a mammy. Now I understand where hyenas get their version of being a mammy from, because Black women do not want to be respectable as women. They like being whores, and they want everybody to celebrate whoredom. Let every other woman be respectable, but Black women are gonna buck against the curve, be disrespectful, be not respectable, be thoughts and whores and overly sexualized, and then they want everybody to treat them the same as you would treat a respectable woman. You don't get that. You don't get to get that. But y'all not gonna listen. Y'all are hard-headed as the day is long. And you don't know when folks is playing you for a fool. You don't want to be respectable. India Ari was talking about respect as a Black woman and being represented respectfully and representing ourselves respectfully. And y'all dragged her for it. Y'all don't even want to be respected. So that's cap. When you hear a hyena talk about Black women are disrespected, you want to be disrespected. You put yourself in the disrespect pile on purpose. We just leaving you there. That's all. Anyway, jump down into the jump down into the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.